It's time for the action-packed excitement of Indiana High School football. From the Indy Channel, RTV6 Sports presents Friday Football Frenzy.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It is week number 2. Good evening, everyone. I am Brad Brown. Thanks for joining us. Dave First is on assignment. He'll be along a little bit later. Michael Grady is right over there. He'll be with us in just a moment. A ton of great out-of-conference matchups here in week 2. Early season tests for a lot of teams looking to avoid the dreaded 0-2 start. Let's start up at Fishers. The number 5 Tigers hosting number 6 Pike. Big crowd for Fishers. Big defense for the Red Devils. Early, Fishers QB Zach Eaton nowhere to run, brought down by Camuel Denny. Taking it to him there. Pike up 7-0 after the first quarter. Turnovers made the difference in the second quarter. We take a look. Pike's Beau Trudeau. Nice pass down the field, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chid coming up with it there. He's going to get a pretty good return out of it as well. Gets it down the sideline out of bounds. Gets it inside the 40. And it only took the Tigers one play to score. Get on the board with this one. Eaton airs it out. Look at Chris Thomas. Past the defense. Nice play for the TD. Game tied at 7-7. Then after a fumble on a punt return, Fishers punches it in to take the lead. Maurice Campbell this time from 3 yards out. Gave him the lead, but Pike coming back late after we were gone, 26-22. They get the win. They improved to 2-0. The Devils get Ben Davis next week. Let's take the short drive across 126th Street to Hamilton Southeastern. Our HTSN game of the week was there. The Royals taking on North Central. Great time with the HSE kids on our pregame with the old patriotic theme here tonight. Took the Royals just 3 minutes to score in this one. Tyler Jady, the screen pass to Chris Ford. Look at him go. Outrunning how many defenders there? About half a dozen of them down the sideline for the score. That's an 84-yard touchdown and a 7-0 lead for HSE. They would get another one just 3 minutes after that first one. Aaron Matteo scored last week, scores this week. Finds the corner of the end zone right there inside the pylon for that one. 14-0 midway through the first quarter. Matteo got another one in the first. This came after a blocked punt, this time from 17 yards out, making it look easy, and the Royals did just that tonight. Final score, they pitched the shutout 38-0. Hamilton Southeastern improves to 1-1. Speaking of ones, number 1 Carmel, big win on the road tonight, 10-7 down at Louisville Trinity. The Greyhounds got a fourth quarter field goal to make the difference. That sets up a big game next week in the MIC. Oh, by the way, it is our featured game on HTSN. Carmel at Center Grove. Always a dynamite matchup between two powerhouse programs. CG was a winner over Whiteland tonight by a point. Pre-game coverage next Friday, live at 6:30 from CG, and a big game will follow with that live at 7 o'clock on HTSN. Well, when you talk big-time football programs, they don't get much bigger than Cathedral and Warren Central. The Warriors won an overtime thriller over CG last week on HTSN. Would tonight be just as dramatic? Our Dave Marin was there.
We jump right into action in this east side battle. Warren Central's Donnell Johnson with the quick grab. Has nothing but real estate in front of him, eating up the yards for the touchdown. 7-0 Warriors. Second quarter, Tyrone Young jogs it in for the score. Right before half, Trammell Smith with the nice grab. It's a 20-0 halftime lead for Warren Central. And this one's pretty much all but over. Not so fast. Second half, a much different team on the south side of the field. Cathedral's Max Bartschlager with his deep pass to Evan Wingingham. That'll set up the quarterback sneak on the very next play. A possession later, a bad snap leads to this safety, and we have a game. A game that gets even closer when John Preston catches this for 6, plus the 2-point conversion. 17 unanswered points for the Irish. But that's where it would stop. The Warriors' D would hold from there, stopping the near comeback and holding on for the 20-17 Warren Central win. Dave Marin, Friday Football Frenzy.
Davey, thanks. Let's get you up to Skycam 6 tonight. Photographer Tony Grant doing the duties. We start at Westfield. Shamrocks ranked number 1 in 5A. But look at this as we're flying in. Southport, white uniforms, getting on the scoreboard with this one. Watch Tony keep an eye from the sky. This is going to go for 6. Luke Johnston throws it out to James Wright. Look at that. TD on the board. Southport with the early edge. The same pair do it again, this time on the ground. Tony's got his eye on it just as well as do those fans right there. Johnston to Wright. Nice pass and catch. Brings it in for the score there. Southport thinking upset of the 5A number 1 Rocks. But Westfield coming up with the big play. Ryan Pepiot to Joe Crambeer. Watch him go down the middle. Going to outrun 3 or 4 defenders at this point. Gets to the end zone for the touchdown. But Johnston, the QB for Southport, dialed it in tonight. Look at this. Fumbles the snap. Picks it up. Rushed out of the pocket. heaves it down the field. Look who he's got. Look at Damari Davis coming up with that. That's a touchdown. It's that kind of night for Southport. They win it 37-26. Big win for the Cardinals as they improve to 2-0. Let's fly on down the road to Noblesville. A huge crowd there tonight, 5,000 plus for the Millers taking on Hamilton Heights. And the kids at Noblesville clearly got into the candy early. Wow. Millers rolling in this one. Luke Mello down the field. Brian McLean, nice grab, climbing the ladder inside the 5-yard line. That would set up the 4th score of the evening for Noblesville. Hayden Stinnett, untouched up the middle. But he was not done, even though Noblesville cruising in this one. Look at Sharp in the charcoal gray unis. I'm digging that up there for the Millers here tonight. Stinnett again, 34-0, big win for Noblesville. They play at Fishers next Friday. That should be a good one as well. Well, we've been north, we've been east. Let's head south for a couple games. Franklin Township was the place to be for our Michael Grady. He's back now with a look at some more highlights. Michael?
All right, thanks a lot, Brad. Two very physical games on the southeast side of Indy. Let's start at Indianapolis Lutheran Field, where the Saints hosted defending 2A state champs Ritter. Good crowd on hand for tonight's showdown. Let's jump ahead to the second quarter. Lutheran already with the 6-0 lead, and its quarterback Jake Reed with the pass downfield to tight end Esteban Navarrete. It's a 39-yard pass play to put the Saints in scoring position. Big play there. A couple of plays later, it's Reed again, this time with the quarterback keeper, and he gets into the end zone. A 2-point conversion would extend Lutheran's lead to 14-zip. Ritter had the offense rolling last week, but struggled tonight. Raider quarterback Alex Downard sacked by Deontay and Franklin McFadden. Yes, they're brothers. Lutheran rolls 42-6. Let's head now to the Flash Dome at Franklin Central, where the Flashes hosted Ron Colley. Ron Colley looking for their first win of the season. Third quarter now, 4th and inches for the Flashes, and the Rebels get the stop, and they celebrate after the big play. Later, it's Flashes QB Chris Arnold looking to make a play. And look at this hit coming up right here by number 48, Nate Ebel. Ouch. Rebels coach Bruce Seifries has to be happy about that stop. I know he's happy about this next play right here. It's the one that iced it. Arnold's pass intercepted by Justin Saylor. Oh, get your act together, cameraman. He takes it all the way into the end zone. The extra point would give Ron Colley a 16-6 lead, and that's exactly the way the game ended. The Rebels are now 1-1 on the season with the win. Two great physical games on the southeast side. Brad, back to you.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot more of that as the season goes on, Michael. Thanks. Well done. More highlights, scores, photos. We got it all. The Frenzy online every weekend at theindychannel.com. Look for the Friday Football Frenzy links.